So, in the spirit of the Leo moon, I got some insight today, and I'm just going to call it insight because the details of it are things that not everyone believes in. But the gist of it is still important, and I think it pertains to this Leo full moon that we have going on. And someone told me that there might be other moms out here feeling like me, so I wanted to share this with someone who maybe needs to hear it. For a while now, my body has just been beat down. I'm tired all the time. My muscles hurt. I just want to sleep all day. I'm getting consistent fevers, getting sick all the time. And so I get home or I get halfway through the day and I'm just done. I'm spent. I have nothing left to give. Which of course in turn makes me feel bad for my son, for my kid, because I want to be present. I want to be active with him. I want to engage with him. And, it's the more and more time I'm taking to recuperate from these illnesses, from my muscle aches, my headaches, my tiredness, so on and so forth, the worse I feel for him because it's the less that he gets of me. And then there's been this point of where I'm struggling to connect with him because our time is so limited. It's like I almost don't know what to do with him in that time. I want to play with him. I want to do everything that I can. And then once I'm laying down at the end of the day, I realize I haven't really done anything to me that it feels like. And so it's this vicious cycle in my brain. I'm tired. I don't feel good. I don't want to do anything, but I want to be there for my son and he doesn't deserve this. And why can't I just feel better? And then about a week ago, I started, thinking about these things, and I pay attention to what I start thinking to, because sometimes it's a clue. And I'm starting to think about how, I need to drink more water, because I've never really been good about drinking water. I'm not eating very good. I'm not stretching in the mornings. So just these little things, that are they're conscious decisions in your day to take care of yourself. And so that was kind of the insight I got today. I was laying down middle of the day because I was tired and I was exhausted and my body hurt and I felt like crap. And all of a sudden it just came to me, you're ignoring these little things that you can do to actually take care of your physical self and in turn take care of your mental self. Muscle aches, tiredness, headaches, those can all come from dehydration. Drink more water. More muscle aches. It's cold and I work an active job. Stretch in the morning, I try to, because I'm feeling so spent with my son, I make these little times in the day where I say I'm taking care of myself, but really I'm standing at the kitchen counter with my phone in my hand. I could still hear him. I'm still getting interrupted. I'm still not with myself. And so that was kind of the big point of it, is I've got to start doing these things that are active, conscious decisions to take care of me and not for him. It's for me. I know everyone says you can't pour from an empty cup, but I didn't realize how true that was until I realized, you're taking all these little 15-minute breaks here throughout the day that are supposed to be for you, but you're not doing anything for yourself in them. You're not honoring yourself. You're not taking care of your body. So, and then I look at my son and these things, I'm trying to make him this well-rounded person. And, for so many kids, their mom is their everything. They emulate you. They want to be like you. They study you all the time. So when they see you not taking care of yourself, not making sure that you're happy and in a present place, they emulate those things. That you can't make a well-rounded person if you're not trying to round yourself. So when you take care of yourself, when your body is feeling well, your mental state starts to feel well, and then you don't have these days where you're just too sick to move because you've preemptively taken care of that. You're in a mental state where I have this time carved out for me later, this time is for you. So, every kid has their own things that they're going to grow up with that you're just not going to be able to avoid. But what you can do is you can help them see what a happy, healthy, self-loving mother is, and then teach that vicariously to them. The more you love yourself, take care of yourself, round yourself, the more that they can see you doing that work and do it right along with you. And then as you start to feel better, you'll notice them starting to round out, them starting to feel better, and then you feel these things almost lift off of you. So you are doing enough for your kid. You are doing enough. You are But you have to make sure that you're doing for you too, because otherwise you're not going to be able to do it. You're just going to run yourself into the ground, and that's going to build bitterness and resentment somewhere. That has to go somewhere. And that's, maybe it's the angry yelling at your kids because you're just so frustrated and tired and you can't take it. Or, it's the beating yourself up at the end of the night. You have to love yourself, have to take care of yourself, have to forgive yourself, and understand that there's always tomorrow, always more that you can, or more, well, I don't want to say no more time, but there's always a way to come back. You can always go up, always go forward. You just got to take care of you. And that's where this ties back to the Leo moon thing. Leo moons are about, Leo in general is about self-love, creativity, your passions, your fun. And it can also deal with children. So this is where you reclaim that part of yourself. What do you do for fun? What are your passions? What do you do to love yourself? And get rid of the things that aren't for that, this Leo moon. Understand that you are a worthy mother as long as you're trying. But you have to try for you too, because you deserve it. And your kids deserve to see you give that to yourself. Like I always say, take care of yourselves and each other.